For many decades now, Jim Carrey has been one of the biggest names in Hollywood. He has made films that have made us laugh, and he's made films that have made us cry. But what are the best Jim Carrey films? Well, that's what we're on a mission to find out today. So let's count down 7 of the best Jim Carrey films. Hey there, Tim from Screen OD here. I hope you're doing well and having a great day. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I hope we can make your day even better, especially if you like the works of Jim Carrey, who has been making brilliant films for many, many years now. He's made films that are comedies, he's made films that are dramas, and he's made films that have a little bit of both. And we've got all of them on our list today as we count down the 7 best Jim Carrey films. Before we start our countdown, just a quick reminder that if you love TV and movies, why not subscribe to Screen OD? It costs you nothing and you'll get all the best content direct to your feed. Right, let's start our Jim Carrey-a-thon with a number 7 on our list, which is Bruce Almighty. Perhaps it was only a matter of time before the king of comic cinematic performances moved up to the next level, and in 2003 Carrey did just that when he took on the powers given to him by God himself. A dissatisfied TV anchor, Bruce Nolan, is contacted by God, played by Morgan Freeman, and given the chance to have all the power in the world. But as Bruce finds after using the awesome powers for selfish means, there's a lot more to life than looking after number 1. A smart comedy that really gave Carrey a high concept setting in which to explore his comedic genius. At number 6, we have a film, hopefully you can guess the title from this clue. Who are you going to call if your TV breaks down? Not Ghostbusters. I mean, what are they going to do? They can't fix TVs, it's not their thing. No, you're going to call The Cable Guy. Showing a darker side to the comic performances of Carrey, The Cable Guy is certainly more than just a laugh-out-loud slapstick journey, though it does have plenty of moments to keep fans on the ball. In this film from 1996, Carrey plays Chip Douglas, the titular cable guy, who tries to develop a friendship with a client played by Matthew Broderick by offering him free cable. When he gets knocked back, Douglas turns from eccentric to scary and dangerous, and carnage is unleashed in a film that blends laughs with a lot of jumps. At number 5, we have a film that will always be associated with Jim Carrey and one that early in his career gave him international stardom. It's Ace Ventura Pet Detective. This 1994 movie came at the beginning of a huge run of box office hits for Carrey and was a film that put the actor front and centre on the world stage for comedic film performances. In this movie we see almost every part of Carrey's extraordinary range as an actor and comedian as he exudes energy on screen like almost no other performer in Hollywood ever has. When the Miami Dolphins mascot and players begin to go missing, there's only one person to call, someone who can get results even if they are in unorthodox ways. Yep, it's time for Ace Ventura. We have a phrase here in England that ends with pants on fire and it starts with liar liar. And the reason I've said that is because the next film is called Liar Liar. This 1997 movie shows just what brilliantly versatile actor Jim Carrey can be. Yes, it's a comedy, but at the centre of it is a truly brilliant turn from Carrey, who has to not only make us laugh, but share the frustrations of his character. A top lawyer, Fletcher Reed, played by Carrey, has got to the top by being liberal with the truth, but it's affecting his family. One day his son wishes that his dad would stop lying for a day, and just like that, it is so. What follows is an excruciating 24 hours where Fletcher must attempt to win the biggest case of his life and tell the truth. It's just brilliant. We're into the top 3 and things are really starting to hot up because frankly Jim Carrey has made a lot of excellent films and it's quite hard to choose which ones to have next. So next on the list is a film that I think everyone likes who sees it. It's Dumb and Dumber. Another movie from the early golden era of Jim Carrey comedies. Dumb and Dumber was released in 1994 and still remains one of the best loved comedies starring the actor. If you've somehow managed to not see this classic, it tells the story of Lloyd Christmas, played by Carrey, and his best friend Harry Dunn, played by Jeff Daniels, as they get mixed up in a kidnap and ransom plot and then end up being tracked across the country by gangsters and police as they leave an inadvertent trail of disaster everywhere they go. The penultimate film on our list is one that really does truly illustrate just what a fine actor Jim Carrey is. It's a long way from Dumb and Dumber. It's Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. When Carrey took on the role of Joel in Charlie Kaufman's moody and atmospheric movie opposite Kate Winslet, it's fair to say that many hadn't seen him in such a nuanced part before, but he certainly didn't disappoint in a brilliant film and one of the roles of his life. He was apparently cast deliberately against type for this role as a man that goes on a journey to explore the volatile relationship with his ex-partner Clementine after she and then he erase their memories of one another. I know, time flies when you're having fun. We've got to number one already, and Jim Carrey has certainly given us a lot of fun with the films that we have been recommending on the list. The final one is certainly no exception. It's an absolute masterwork. It's a fantastic film with a brilliant performance. At number one, the best film with Jim Carrey in it, it's The Truman Show. A film that took the world by storm when it was released in 1998, The Truman Show sees Carrey's character Truman Burbank at the centre of a completely fictionalised world where everyone is an actor in a show, except him. A beautifully put together sci-fi with plenty of satire and humour, the film sees Carrey develop his central character from naive and obedient to curious and angry with the way he has been treated. The film and the performance at the heart of it are first class, and more than 20 years after the film was made, it continues to delight audiences who watch and rewatch this movie today. Right, so that's it. That's the best Jim Carrey films ranked from 7 to 1. Were all your favourites on there? Is there anything missing? Leave in the comments below what you think are the best Jim Carrey films and we can discuss them as a community. Just a quick reminder, if you like what we do, then please do subscribe to the channel and you'll get all the best content to your feed. And if you've liked the video, if it's entertained you, informed you or educated you, even in the slightest, please do consider hitting that like button because then more people will get to see this content. Go check out other videos across the Screen OD channel. We've got lots of best of lists for actors. We've got curated collections around your favourite streaming services and we have reviews of all the best things to watch right now. Until next time, thanks so much for tuning in and we'll see ya.